Yeah, man, we are back. It's your favorite motherfucking sports podcast. What we talking about sports podcast? Your boy right here, School Boo Maxwell from the 901, Memphis, Tennessee, Orange Mountain representing East Memphis, vetting this bitch, nigga. Gang, gang, gang. Fuck you mean, boy.
It's your boy BK. Was really good.
It's your boy Talley. What up, though? Leg day. It's leg day today, baby.
Hey, man, get him up, man. Get him up.
Anyway, man. Week 1 football, bro. We finally here. Regular season kicked off week 1. We can start off about the Thursday night game. Cowboys Bucs, dog. Even though my Cowboys lost, we look good.
Oh my God.
I'm optimistic, bro. I'm optimistic, man.
I'm saying that shit every week, bro.
Look, we were optimistic, man. We had a chance to win until we gave the ball back to Tom Brady. Would have been 30 seconds left, man. That's all I can say with that shit, man. We drove down. Unfortunately, I was going for the touchdown. I was like, man, we can't give Tom Brady a fucking field goal. And yeah, we did. We only went up by 1. Tom Brady did what Tom Brady always fucking do. Drove down the field goal range, game-winning field goal. You knew it was going in as soon as they got there. As soon as he fucking got the ball, I was like, fuck. It's a minute and 30 left with 3 timeouts. And I don't know what to say. That's all I can. Fuck.
Do you think, are you one of the people who think that was a push-off with Chris Godwin?
No.
All right.
I don't think so. Because one, if you look at the play, we was holding the whole goddamn time. I mean,
he was holding and the nigga slipped. So
it was holding and slipped, and it wasn't. Everybody say it's full extension. Like, no, nigga, they could jostle after the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, could it been called? Yes, but was it obvious? No, it wasn't an obvious arm bar. Hold this nigga off while I do it. It was just in the moment type shit. So that's why I'm like, it can go either way, but I'm not gonna push for that motherfucker. You feel me? So, but it was a good game. I mean, that was a great way to start off the week. You know what I'm saying? With the Cowboys and Bucs, man. It was a great game. Everybody expect my Cowboys to get blown the fuck off, and we showed up.
Oh my God. It was the first game, man. And you always know how teams play on championship night when they get rings, bro. You know that.
Fuck. I don't give
a fuck. You know, this isn't the Dallas Cowboys discussion. This is a Tom Brady discussion. So who gives a fuck about the Cowboys? They ain't did shit in 30 years. So I was fortunate enough to be there and witness to go live in person.
Yeah, you was there. Yeah. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I went to the game, man. Game was crazy. Atmosphere was crazy. And, you know, like with football, it's hard to just like really kind of like not look at like the Jumbotron and shit like that. So like me, I was just like determined to like not do that and just like really like just physically watch Brady, man. And it was just... It was crazy just seeing him like being able to get that. That's my first time seeing him play to actually do like some what Brady known for GOAT type shit and like, you know, give him the ball less than 2 minute drill. You know, he coming down and like winning the fucking game, bro. So yeah, the shit was crazy, bro. Like he the GOAT for real, bro.
No, 100%. He's definitely the GOAT. What is the how was the atmosphere though?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. Tampa Bay fans is crazy. I mean, you know, Cowboys is like. They say America's team because people who not really football fans or like whatever the case, they're pretty much everywhere. So they're going to be like, oh, well, should I go with the Cowboys? So there's a lot of Cowboy fans there. Nothing that'll drown out Tampa Bay, of course. But, you know, just Cowboys was in there. You know what I mean? But just like the atmosphere, you know, it was cool. I mean, I really couldn't tell too much. You know, I'm in the suite, you know, up top. So, you know, I don't know really what all they was doing down there. You know what I mean?
Us and the peasants. You know, excuse us, nigga.
You know, the atmosphere from my view was kind of cool, though.
Us peasants that sits among the crowd. Not everybody got the booth access. Excuse us. On a Super Bowl winning team.
Man, you know. So yeah, it was cool though, man. It was good to see Brady, man.
Did you see him trolling the Falcons? You know that's who they play this week.
What did he do?
That was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious.
So
what did he do?
So I'm gonna post the video up, but he was addressing Tampa Bay. You know, he do his own little blog sometimes. He was addressing Tampa Bay, and in the background, he had his screensaver computer. It said the time was 3:28.
28-3. That shit was crazy, bro. Like,
shit was fucking hilarious. I like he did that shit on purpose. There is no coincidence to this shit at all.
Wow.
In the
That's my
background,
guy.
he didn't talk about really the Falcons at all. He was just like, "Hey, it was a great game. Cowboys played well. You know what I'm saying? But we had to pull that through. Da 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 da. You know, we are looking forward to next week. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time he talking, everybody noticed the time in the back say 3:28, and that nigga was definitely talking for more than a minute.
Yeah,
So, you
the
know,
time ain't moved, bro. Like that
the
shit.
time didn't move the whole time.
Time stayed at 3:28.
Yeah. So yeah, they played the Falcons this week. Speaking of the Falcons, Jay, you was at the Eagles Falcons games.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about how it was there, man.
Yes, sir, bro. Atmosphere was. I mean, it's Atlanta, man. Atlanta fans really don't show up to their games.
Was it more Eagles fans than Falcons fans there?
This front one, the shit wasn't sold out. Two Eagles fans kind of. I felt like it was almost 50-50 or 60-40 at least.
That's sad, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't as packed out as I thought it would be. It wasn't sold out, empty seats everywhere throughout the stadium. Even like by halftime, Atlanta people show up late. So even by like halftime was empty seats, people was moving down. But yeah, Falcons suck, man. Like I know my Eagles suck, but for y'all niggas not to score a touchdown, like Matt Ryan and throw over 150 yards. Like our defense we ain't no Baltimore defense. We ain't no Pittsburgh defense. But for Matt Ryan to throw 150, like it's gonna be a bad season if that's the case. Like, and they play Tampa this week. Like that shit gonna get
It's gonna be ugly. I was just telling my homie earlier today, man, that I've been on not to own the Matt Ryan train, but you know how a lot of people here in Atlanta they always blame Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is we need to get rid of that. I was like, no, you shouldn't, because it's your defense. Your defense is trash. Now I'm kind of on their side. I like it might be time. It might
Matt
be time.
Ryan.
No, the thing is now it's both. Like their
It's both.
defense
There
is
you
still trash, bro. Like let's not mislead the people. Their defense is still trash, but just it may be. You think it's time for Matt Ryan to go?
It might be time for Matt Ryan to go, man. Maybe they should have drafted a quarterback instead of Pitts, you know.
But I also think about it. Matt Ryan really. I mean, see what happened was I will say this. Ridley came out the gate like first drive. He had like 4 catches. After that, we started doubling his ass. After you double Ridley, you could go. You match up 1-on-1 against Pitts. He ain't got nobody else to throw the ball to. Like,
yeah. They need receivers. They need weapons.
They need weapons. They running game. They got Cordell Patterson playing running back. He's really a wide receiver. So it's like Mike Davis. Yeah, I don't know. They roster ain't explosive. So they offense ain't explosive. So it's not like they about to just put up 40.
Outscore people, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna be a rough season. It's gonna be. I'm glad we got our W though.
You see that Matt Ryan was saying today that the Super Bowl loss has no bearing on this game coming up with Brady and the Bucs, right? He's trying to, I guess, hype his team up, but we know that whole franchise is not going to recover from that. I'm sorry. It's going to be 10, 15 years from now before they recover.
Never. It's funny though, because we at the game, third quarter, we go up by like 20. We're starting to blow them out. Falcons fans is leaving. After we score, I don't think Big Tigger realized it. Big Tigger's the DJ, by the way. So after we score, he starts playing Meek Mill. Oh my God. What I mean, like, fans just started going crazy.
Like, Big Tigger, read the room, Big Tigger. What the fuck are you doing?
That shit was crazy.
I didn't know Big Tigger was the house DJ for the Falcons.
I don't know if he was just the DJ because it was OJ or if he is the house DJ. But I know he is the house DJ for the Falcons, though. I mean, not
for the Hawks. I know that for the Hawks. He's the house DJ for them.
Yes.
I didn't know it was for the Falcons and shit. Ain't he from DC anyway?
Yeah. But you gotta accept where you from. I mean, where you working at, nigga. So.
I guess, yeah. Whatever. They play Washington this year too. They play the whole NFC East. This year. So all right. Another good game, man. I'm gonna get to the other ones, but Monday Night Football. Did y'all catch Monday Night Football?
Surprisingly, that game was better than what I thought it was gonna be. I thought the Ravens was gonna blow their ass out the water.
Everybody said that. Yeah, I thought the same thing, man. Thought the same thing, that it was gonna blow them out, but somehow they pulled it out. Well, one is when they thought that was crazy. The ending was just fucking crazy. With they thought they scored the touchdown in overtime and stuff, but it got stopped on the 1 yard line, and then did not convert from the 1 yard line through an interception. They should somehow change that rule for interceptions. Like if it bounces off the wide receiver, that should be a wide receiver interception. I don't like it being attributed to the quarterback. Like this nigga just didn't catch the ball. The fuck? But anyway, the interception.
A wide receiver interception.
Right. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up that is attributed to the quarterback when it hits these niggas' hands or in the middle of the fucking chest, and these niggas just don't catch it, and then the defense get it and like interception to the quarterback. It's like kind of misleading a little bit. Like, yeah, he threw 3 interceptions. Yeah, but 2 of them hits the receiver in the fucking hand. He just didn't catch it. So, but yeah, then the Ravens about to drive down, and then Lamar fumble. The Nassib, the gay guy, knocked the ball out.
This guy, man.
Horrible.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled.
Horrible.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I'm just pointing out who he is. If you recognize the name Nassib, that's why, because he came out. So yeah. Anyway, he knocked the ball from Lamar and stuff, and then they drove back down and thought for sure the Raiders was about to run the ball. Play action, boom, dude, wide fuck open, touchdown, game over. It was a crazy ending, man. It was a great game. Like you just said, Jay, it was way fucking better than everybody thought it was going to be. Because, you know, when we saw it last week, it was like, that's Monday Night Football? Ugh.
But I will say this, though. That stadium looked live. That shit looked like it was rocking. But in Vegas, like, that shit looked stupid. Like,
so my homie was out in Vegas and shit. He was just telling me about it. He said he landed right after the game ended. He was like, bro, he get in the airport. He said the airport was so fucking live. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, yo, because when he got on the plane, he said they were losing. They were getting their ass kicked. So he said, you get off. He said, why everybody live in the airport? And he said the whole vibe, this shit was just crazy going on Vegas on the strip right after the game. Yo, we got to go to a game out there. We got to do a Raiders game in Vegas. We have to.
Hey, man, they play the Eagles.
When they play the Eagles?
November 11th.
They ain't gonna be able to swing.
Look, man, we ain't gonna keep going to Eagles games like these niggas good, dog. Like this nigga could go on his own, dog. I don't know why you even entertaining this bullshit, man.
We
gonna Eagles ain't the only team to fucking go see, man.
Go see them in Vegas.
Go see fucking Jalen Hurts, man.
Don't be mad, Jalen Hurts, man. Shit, MVP, nigga.
Okay, all right. Now he do got after week 1, they say he got the most jerseys sold right now, which is different. Wouldn't expect to hear that after week 1, but yeah. Anyway, other games, man, continue to move on, man. What's up with the 49ers, man? They almost blew that fucking game. I was watching that at the airport when I was coming back. And shit, the 49ers up by 20 points in the fourth quarter and almost blew it.
I mean, it's the 49ers. I haven't watched the game, so but they played the Lions. I mean, they running back got hurt again for the season. That's fucked up.
Yeah, Bustard is out for the season with a torn ACL. They said
torn cartilage. He opted to have surgery instead of sitting out for 8 weeks.
Yeah, so yeah, but they almost blew that game. That shit was bad. I was watching on Red Zone and shit at the airport. I was like, well, what the fuck these niggas doing? They letting Jared Goff look like he's fucking Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl coming back. So anyway, other notable.
He wasn't looking like Aaron Rodgers on Sunday.
Yeah, oh my God, I'm glad you said that. I don't. Is Jameis? So Jameis threw 5 touchdowns. No interceptions.
Man, hold on. But Jameis didn't even throw for 200 yards. That's what people ain't realized, man. I mean, he didn't even throw for 200 yards. So I get it. He threw 5 touchdowns, but
do we see Jameis throwing? I don't know. Let me see. 30 touchdowns this year and less than 20 picks. Less than 20 picks.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, you got to think the way the league is now. You're gonna throw touchdowns, and you got a better coaching. Better talent around him, so he ain't gonna throw as many picks.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I can see that. Now 10, he might throw 10, but 20 too high. 20, that's a lot. 20.
I mean, this is the nigga that threw 30 and 30.
I disagree. He has better talent around him, man. I wouldn't say that. He had Godwin, Evans, Howard. He had a squad in Tampa. You don't have that, and he don't even have Thomas there right now, so he doesn't have better talent around him than he did in Tampa. So,
yeah.
Come on, man. What's wrong with what's one receiver better than on their squad right now that's active, that's better than his top 3 targets.
Right.
He wasn't
in Tampa Bay.
Godwin wasn't there when he was there.
Howard was there. He was there.
Yes, he was.
Godwin was there?
Yes.
No, yes. They was there.
All of them, it's the exact same team Brady took to the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All he added was Fournette and the defense.
All he added was Fournette.
And the defensive people, not offensive.
And Gronkowski. And Gronkowski.
And Gronk, yeah.
That's it.
And all the other additions was defense.
Yeah.
I guess it's coaching. I mean, I don't know. He sat back and watched Drew Brees be back.
He got LASIK, bro. He got LASIK, man.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
He did say that. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot he did say that shit, man.
Eating these W's up, nigga.
Eat these W's, boy. Eat these W's. This is what we gonna get. But is Aaron Rodgers purposely throwing this shit? Jesus Christ. He only had 5 interceptions all of last year through 2 and 3 positions this past Sunday. So you think he's just like, fuck it this year? Or it was just like one of them games, like this shit ain't just going right?
I think it was just one of them games.
Yeah, it's one of them games, bro. I don't think being football, that type of sport, you ain't gonna purposely go out and lose. Like competitive nature, it's like you're not gonna just go out there and throw the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah. So that's just one of them games. They had their number. They probably took New Orleans like it's like, it's Jameis. You know, it ain't Drew Brees. They ain't playing in New Orleans. We ain't got to get up for it. They got their ass whooped. Like Rodgers said, it's only one game. Relax. We play Detroit next week. We gonna pop.
Yeah, division game. Got a division game on Monday Night Football at that. So in Detroit, though, it's playing in Detroit.
That don't mean nothing, but yeah.
All right. Our boy, man, Tyrod Taylor. Played well against the Jacksonville, man. Texas won 37-21. Tyrod Taylor with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And I saw another stat that said 0 rapes.
Oh, shit. Hey, man. Tyrod's gonna lose his job by week 5, man. Deshaun Watson gonna come back something, bro. Week 5, mark your calendars, nigga. Tyrod losing his job. It's just how it goes.
It's bad all the time. I don't understand. All right, man. Another game that was really good was the Chiefs and Browns. Browns was up the whole game to the 4th quarter, and then Mahomes just decided to be like, all right, let me sit up and play these sticks, right? You know how you play in the game, you sitting back and like, all right, let me get serious now. Let me get out here and kick these niggas' ass. And just throw the ball in the area of Tyreek. He go catch it. He's somewhere out there.
Hey, I mean, that was a good game, but low key, man. Cleveland ain't no holders yet, man. They play without Odell. I don't know if they play better without Odell, like him and Baker. Hopefully I don't know. I know they had chemistry issues last year, but if Odell can get on page with Baker and the way they play Sunday, like that's gonna be a scary team to see in the future. Like niggas gonna be real. They got a defense though. Their defense is.
Yeah, the defense is nice. It's like we were saying, that division is going to be crazy. Steelers, Ravens, and Browns. We don't really count the Bengals, even though the Bengals won this past week. But I'm still not really counting them. I mean, they played the Vikings and everything, won in overtime. But Jamar Chase finally catching the ball now. I guess he finally got used to the speed of the NFL after one game. I don't know, because he was missing like fuck in preseason.
That's preseason. It's preseason. Preseason.
All right, man. Let me see what other good games. Sunday Night Football, we had Bears and Rams. First game inside SoFi Stadium with fans there. That stadium looked lit. Super Bowl is in LA this year. And shit. Y'all want to try and make a Super Bowl trip? And you probably won't get in the game, but go to LA.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna watch the Eagles. What up?
Oh my God, Talley, you hear this nigga? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you just say Eagles to the Super Bowl again?
Hey man, they gonna be there.
I ain't listening to this guy, man.
Yeah, it's in LA, man. We gotta make a trip, but they just put all them restrictions out there in LA right now, them COVID restrictions.
Oh, yeah, COVID went crazy in LA.
Yeah, they put them restrictions in immediately before you can get in anywhere. You basically got to show proof of vaccination out there in LA. So we'll see what it looks like coming around February. Shit. Super Bowls in LA. But anyway, get back to the game, man. Bears, Rams, and Jalen Ramsey basically showed them why I'm a 99 in Madden. That nigga was all over the fucking field. Jesus Christ. that nigga, he shows why he's the best secondary guy in the NFL right now. That nigga
was there ever a question though?
I wouldn't say it was a question, but you know, it's Jalen Ramsey. I mean, we knew he was great, but goddamn, this nigga literally was all over the field. I watched that whole entire game, and it was like Jalen Ramsey was by the ball, made the tackle, or swatted the ball every time. It was like, Andy Dalton, can you stop throwing his fucking way?
That's another thing, Andy Dalton. Though, I mean, you got real good experience how Andy Dalton plays from last year. Obviously, he's not it. So,
right. Justin Fields scored his first touchdown. I mean, he had a rushing touchdown.
He'll be starting by week 4.
That's what I say, week 4. Week 4. They'll put him in. They'll be 0-4, and they'll be like, all right. Let's move on to the future. But yeah, the Rams look scary. Matthew Stafford just doing Matthew Stafford things like we said he was going to be. Do you still feel like he's overrated, Jay? I mean, I know it's one game, but.
Yeah, I do.
I don't understand that. Tal, last week we were talking about Matt Stafford and the Rams being a contender for the Super Bowl this year, like being one of the top 10s in the NFC. How you feel about the Rams as a whole team?
Yeah, I mean, I think they up there. They up there as a contender for the Super Bowl. No question.
Do you think Stafford is overrated?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jay held it down, talking about like, nope, that nigga's overrated. I'm like, bro, we been nipped that in the bud when Calvin Johnson retired. It was like, okay, never mind. Stafford's good.
Right.
So, all right. So let me see what other games we had. Just a quick rundown. I don't see anything like in detail, but let's see. We had Patriots, Dolphins. Dolphins won that 17-16. Broncos, Giants. Broncos won 27-13. Did y'all see the clip though of Von Miller talking to Teddy Bridgewater?
He's talking about I ain't feel his way since 18 was head out some bullshit, but whatever.
Yeah. Hey man, he feel like he can win now. He probably go play the whole season now if he feel that way.
That was one game against the Giants.
And that AFC is West is I mean, you got to go against Kansas City. So I mean, I'm sorry. I don't see y'all beating Kansas City. And who else is AFC West?
Chargers and Oakland.
And you still got Chargers and stuff. And Chargers just played Washington. They won their game. They came back in fourth quarter and won now against Washington with Fitzmagic hurt. He's out this week also. So they had Hinkie again. He's back. You think they'll call Cam Newton?
Cam is done, bro. They gonna get that man a mellow treatment, bro. Cam is done.
He out the league, man.
He done.
Former MVP, only 31.
3 years removed from having almost one of his arguably the best seasons of his career. Yeah, he done, bro. Man.
Tal, you think he done too?
He done, bro. Cam done.
No, I don't think he done.
Who you see should pick him up or where he should go, where he could fit?
I mean, I think Washington is a good spot if Fitzpatrick hurt, but I think just Washington like a good spot in general. Because I don't think Matt Jones would have, like Cam said in his interview with his pops, I don't think he would have ever been comfortable just like with Cam, you know, as like they're over his shoulder, even though Cam would support him.
Agreed.
But I think Fitzpatrick, you know, being like, you know, how his career had been, it wouldn't bother him being the starter. Like he was cool with the shit with Tua, with just like, hey, all right, man, y'all want Tua to play this week? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I think Washington would be a good spot for him.
Right. He already know the offense. He played with Ron Rivera over in Carolina and stuff, but no phone calls made to Cam yet. We still go see what he's doing out there on the waiver wire. So he hopefully still training and not over there at Fellowship acting a fool and shit.
You said it's a cigar week, nigga. He probably there.
You know what? He probably there tonight. Yeah. It is Atlanta Cigar Week. So he's definitely at Fellowship. And for the other people that don't live here in Atlanta, Fellowship is his cigar bar he owns in downtown Atlanta, right across the street from the Dome, the new Dome. So that's why we're saying that. All right, let me see. So we had Seahawks, Colts. Seahawks pulled it out 28-16. Steelers, Bills. That was actually a good game and stuff. Steelers pulled it out 23-16. I got Najee Harris on my fantasy team. He didn't really score any points, but I won in all 3 of my leagues. While y'all were talking about how trash my team was, in all 3 leagues, I fucking won. So fuck y'all.
Oh, man.
One game, man.
like Aaron Rodgers said, bro, just one game.
One game. Let me tell you a couple of reasons why I won. We're gonna talk about this game. The Cardinals and Titans. I had Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is my quarterback. And his little bitty ant ass was out there murdering the fucking Titans. It was nothing they could do with his ass. He was running all over the field on them, and they was like, "This little motherfucker is fast." Like, yes, that's why he was drafted number 1. And shit, they won 38-13. I also had DeAndre Hopkins. Also, he's my wide receiver in one of my leagues too, so he put me over top. DeAndre Hopkins had 2 touchdowns and shit. One of them was like fucking incredible in the back of the end zone. Somehow he got both of his feet down. And there's a clip. AJ Brown, I guess, was watching the play and stuff, talking. And you know, NFL, they got the best sports documentary team out of all the major sports. They got him recorded and shit. He was like, "Man, all we gotta do is make this stop. And when Kyler Murray threw it to the back end zone, he got his foot. You see AJ Brown in disbelief, like, "Yo, what the fuck? How did he even get his foot down?" And he's talking to Julio. And Julio was like, "That's why he's top 3 receiver in the fucking NFL. He does shit like that." But it was a blowout, man. Beat their ass. Beat the Titans' ass.
Speaking of Julio ain't do shit.
That nigga don't give a fuck. He nigga got a check. That nigga don't care.
Shit. But yeah, go ahead, man.
And that's pretty much all the games. I think I ran them down to see Broncos, Packers, Saints. We already talked about it. Bengals, Vikings, Jaguars, Texas. Jaguars, Texas. How did I already talk about Urban Meyer leaving fucking Jacksonville to go to USC? They already got this shit up.
Nah, I thought they was they thinking about giving it to Kansas City. What's the enemy?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he didn't get an NFL job. I hope we do get that college job over there and run and shit. So see how that shit is, man. Anyway, that's all the games they ran through week 1. Let's look at week 2 ahead. Tonight we got this NFC matchup between the Giants and Washington in Washington. Who y'all got for tonight? It's gonna not be a great game. I already know who I'm going with.
West. Yeah, Washington probably gonna pull it out. Let Saquon go crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got Washington. I don't see that happen. That front four is ridiculous. That front four was ridiculous. Yeah, they got chopped up by Justin Herbert, but hey, they had him on the rope. So I got Washington tonight. Other games then. Let's go. 49ers, Eagles. 49ers, Eagles in Philadelphia.
Eagles.
49ers, man.
I'm going to go 49ers.
Haters.
Go spoil y'all whole opening. Home opening. Bengals, Bears in Chicago.
Bengals.
I got Bengals. Bills, Dolphins in Miami.
Bills.
Oh, come on, man.
Bills. Yeah. Broncos, Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Broncos.
Broncos are pretty unanimous on all this shit. Patriots, Jets in New York.
Patriots. It's a week. It's a week too. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Steelers, Raiders, Steelers in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
I'm going with Raiders.
You going Raiders? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Coming off that win, that win, it might boost their season. All right. Rams, Colts in Indianapolis.
Rams.
Going Rams. Saints, Panthers in Carolina.
Saints.
I'm going to Panthers.
I'm going Panthers.
Saints.
You got Saints. I'm going Panthers with that. All right. Texans, Browns in Cleveland.
Browns.
Yeah. I already know this answer. Falcons, Bucs.
Bucs.
Tampa.
Vikings, Cardinals in Arizona.
Cardinals.
Titans, Seahawks in
Seattle. Seahawks. Don't matter.
I think the Titans. I think the Titans gonna learn from their mistake. I think they actually gonna run the fucking ball. Fuck. I got Titans, man. Titans. Chiefs, Ravens. Our Sunday night game. Chiefs, Ravens. Chiefs. Tao.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
All right. Monday Night Football. Lions, Packers. And I skipped this game. Sorry. Cowboys, Chargers. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Oh shit. Did y'all see the Peyton Manning, Eli Manning thing? Did y'all see
I
clips?
tried. I couldn't. I tried.
What?
I couldn't,
You didn't like it? I liked it.
I couldn't do it.
I think they better than who's that did Monday Night Football?
I think it would have been better, but I didn't want to see their ass. Like I didn't like.
I agree. I don't want to see them. I like hearing them.
Yeah, I didn't want to see the split screen. I wasn't feeling.
Yeah.
So I want to watch the game. I don't want to look at Peyton Manning talk to his brother. Like,
right, with the big ass helmet on his fat ass head.
Yeah, that I didn't want to see. But
that shit didn't fucking fit. And they was bringing everybody on from Charles Barkley to Russ. I like the concept, but I just don't want to see them. Like you said. I like the concept of it. And they were talking, and then of course we know Peyton Manning is the fucking cerebral assassin. So he was breaking down they plays like how Tony Romo does on CBS and shit. So it was pretty cool to watch that. Just like you just said, I hate seeing them. So all right. Other than that, I think that is it from an NFL standpoint. Am I missing any stories?
Nah, bro, you got it.
All righty then. All right, let's looking at the other sports right now from a NBA, man. What's up with Russ wearing this dress?
He wasn't the only one, man. Jordan Clarkson was wearing that shit. It was like, that was like the little look, man.
Yeah, I'm not in for that. Fuck that. How y'all seen that picture they sending around of Russ in a dress in the Laker jersey?
Nah, I didn't see that.
I ain't said.
I posted up here. Also, we had the Hall of Fame speeches come in. Of course, we know Ben Wallace, Chris Webber, and Chris Bosh was the highlight, and Paul Pierce was the highlights of the Hall of Fame thing. And of course, Paul Pierce would give us a speech that we expect Paul Pierce to say. Of course, he thinks he's like the greatest player of all time. By the way, you would have thought he was Jordan Kobe up there talking shit during his speech. So
I haven't watched this shit, man.
I watched it, man. Yeah, you would have thought that. Chris Bosh gave Pat Riley his ring back. Finally, I think he had probably already had it back, but whatever. Yeah, like he gave it back. Yeah, like he gave it back to him. Say, hey, this was the ring you gave me to recruit me to Miami. Say, yo, just give me back my ring when we win one and we won two. You know, damn real Pat Riley, the mafia. He go get that goddamn ring back way before then. You probably just called him and be like, hey, let me borrow your ring during my speech.
Yeah.
It's a fucking mafia, man. Pat Riley ain't playing that shit. Other than that, man, 2K came out. How y'all feel about the new 2K so far?
I do not like the shot meter, but I just gotta get used to it.
Yeah, same. I like it. I fuck with it. I think once I get used to it and get nice in it, man, like I'll love it.
Mm-hmm. Same way. I just got to get used to it because it changed so much from last year. I know, Talley, you didn't play last year's, but yeah, it's a lot different as far as from the dribbling. But I will say it is better though. I can definitely say that as far as like the smoothness of the game. It don't take you out of animation so much and shit, because you know animation used to be the fucking crux of that goddamn game. You like one time nigga cut, you can never stop that shit, no matter what the fuck happens and shit. And yeah, he laughing because that's what he used to do when he used to cheat towel. Let me tell you about your boy right here, Jay. When we used to have this league, when we used to have this 2K league, this nigga knew the cheat. This nigga knew the cheat, and he took advantage of that shit every fucking game, bro.
Hey, my dude cut to the basket, bro. He open, bro. I'm throwing the ball. I can't help it. That's a
fucking cheat. It was a cheat, bro. It was cheap. Well, I got the league up, man. I don't know if y'all accepted it yet. I sent it to y'all.
I'm in on my bad and shit. I'm getting on my 2K shit soon.
I got you. So yeah, that's from that standpoint. And let me go through my list. Let me see right fast. Well, I got something else. I still ain't seen the new episodes of Kanan, but I heard Crazy Kanan episodes was a lot better this past week.
Oh my God, here we go, man. Every week it's the same shit, man. All right.
Oh shit.
I think it was consensus across the board. This week's joint was way better than all the other ones.
And it's only like one episode left now. I mean,
yeah, it's like one episode left. They said
right. So it take this long? Come on, man.
Hey man, you remember the last season of Power took like a good, like episode 7 is when the shit started getting good.
Well, this ain't Power, nigga, and they don't got 6 other seasons of greatness to back up, nigga. So I don't want to hear that.
Oh man, they did announce Raising Ghost coming out November 21st. And then the Tommy joint is early 2022 finally. But we are on the cusp of the BMF series. You know, that's what we've been talking about for the longest.
That's this weekend, right?
No, the 26th, next weekend.
26.
Right when we gone. While we gone in Dallas and shit. So,
Got you.
So we'll catch that shit. But yeah, that's the shows that's coming out. I already brought up Insecure last week. You know, that comes out in October. Did y'all see the verses? I ain't see the shit.
Nah, I ain't see the shit neither.
Straight on that, man.
Hey, nobody seen that shit. All right, cool. We ain't
It
gonna
was
talk about
it would have been 50 Cent and Ja Rule, nigga. The whole world would have watched that shit.
Well, of course, you know that's the forever beef that's gonna keep on going. You know, 50 Cent is my favorite nigga in the whole wide world. You know what I'm saying? My favorite nigga in the whole wide world. You know, Irv Gotti said some shit, I guess, over the versus shit, and 50 was like, all right, man, y'all better leave me the fuck alone. I would avoid me if I was me. You know, I already shut down your whole label once, so I gotta do this shit again, nigga. That's why he my favorite nigga. Nah, it's beef forever. Fuck y'all niggas, man. I don't need you.
Did y'all talk about CLB last week?
No, we was waiting on you actually. No. Let's get into that. Let's get into CLB, Certified Lover Boy, man. You're with Drake. You know what I'm saying? He finally dropped the album. How do y'all feel about it?
First, what y'all give it? 1 out of 10. What y'all give it?
Had enough time to listen to it. It's a typical Drake album. 7.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm gonna give it about a 7.
Yeah, I'll say about a 6, 7.
Yeah, it's a
6,
typical
probably.
Drake album. I mean, I thought it.
No, it's a 6. I ain't gonna give it no damn 7. It's a 6.
I was teetering right there. I was about to say that 6, 7. I was with you.
It's 6. Yeah, I mean, if anybody haven't seen it, I suggest anybody watch the Joe Budden review on it on the Joe Budden podcast. Shit was kind of, yeah, that shit was good. Like how they kind of broke it down. And my personal opinion, man, like I don't like Drake has never come out with like a true like classic album, bro. And I know Joe and them was talking about how like, you know, you kind of got to do like an album by yourself with like very little features, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And Jay did Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like to me, really be considered a great. Right. And to me, it just seems like I don't think Drake has ever been himself. You know what I mean? Like on an album. Isn't it? It's like I told y'all that before when he was talking about his ghostwriting team, dog. It's like he just adapts to like whatever sound. Like, okay, I got this Afrobeat chick on the song. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna kind of like conform to that. Okay, now I got Project Pat on the track. Okay, I'm gonna kind of conform to that. It's like I don't think Drake has ever gave an album of just like nobody knows who he really is to me. You know what I mean? Like, and the album doesn't flow, man.
That's my problem with it. Yep,
it's just basically like a compilation, bruh.
Yep,
like
that's my problem.
It's like a compilation, and it's just like it's all over the place. It's not consistent. It doesn't flow. You know what I mean? I can't listen to every song. And just the other day, I was just like, man, I'm just about to listen to Blueprint as I'm driving, bruh. And like that shit is just a masterpiece, dog. Like it's well put together. It flows. It makes sense. It tells stories. It's not all disorganized. It's not all these random features on it. And I mean, I guess do what you do that's working for you, but I don't think that you could say like you the GOAT and you the greatest of all time and you top 2 and the rest of these niggas, the 3 is up for debate when you don't got like a classic album, bro.
Right. And I'm with you on that. I agree with every point that you just said. Every single last one. It doesn't flow in a way that you could just let it play through. You got to skip around to certain songs. And like what you were saying about we don't really know Drake. Yeah, everybody praise him on the songs that he's like in details about himself. Why don't you just give us an album of that? You know what I'm saying? Give us you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all right, look, we know you got bitches. Give us the album of you talking about the bitches that you was with. Right. You know what I'm saying? That would be more classic.
Or if you top 2, give us an album of you talking your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
do that. But this
keep
whole
it like out of the cupo, nigga. Damn.
Oh, man, come on, man. This shit was like a compilation, bro. And it ain't even like niggas on your label. It's like Joe said, it's just like your friends, bro. It's like Drake and Friends, dog. That's like what it should be called.
Drake and Friends.
I'm just like, it's OD with features, bro. And then it's like, if you're gonna be OD with features like that, you gotta have some shit, bro. And it's like this just seemed like this shit just wasn't.
It just reminded me of that More Life album. That's what it reminds me of. That's what I
Yeah,
said. It's a typical Drake album. Like, all right, cool. It's great. It's great. It's cool. It's a cool album.
I mean, I don't really care because like I was never like really the biggest Drake fan. Like I ain't gonna front. Like it's some songs of his that I like, but I never was just like into the hype. Like this nigga's like a top 5 of all time.
I'm with you.
That just was. So I'm not like disappointed. It's like pretty much like what I thought it was. But It's funny to see like Drake stands even saying it. Like, yeah, this shit. As long as we waited, like this shit was alright.
Right, like Joe was saying, this joint, like you could tell a lot of these joints was like older records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can't have no classic name Certified Lover Boy, dog. Like I knew that from the name. I'm just like, dog.
Hey, I thought he was gonna come out and talk that shit.
from the artwork, nigga, with all the memes.
Yeah,
I was like,
nigga didn't take no time on that
classic,
shit.
No classic album can have pregnant emojis and be called Certified Lover.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'm sorry.
Man.
But Drake does not have a reasonable doubt. He don't have a Ready to Die. He don't have a Blueprint. He don't have a Carter 2. It was Carter 2 that was or
Carter
3,
2.
whatever. And 3 was the classic too.
I hear people say that. I don't like 3, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, impact wise, it was.
Yeah, impact wise, it was. Yeah.
Had a Millie and all that shit on there.
Yep.
Like, yeah, that's. He ain't got that. He ain't got it. He ain't got no DMX type shit. He ain't got no like flesh of my flesh. He just don't, man. Like he don't even got a thought it was a drought. Future shit was a classic. He don't even got that.
What was that? What was his first mixtape? I think that would be considered. That would be the closest.
That's a mixtape though.
That would be the closest thing to a classic. Man.
October's very own. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the closest thing. Like when he first dropped.
Yeah. Future got thought it was a drought. You know what I mean? Some other people say some other stuff of his is classics, but I know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me, bro. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. The closest one that people say, and I don't agree with this at all, they say Take Care. I'm like,
but you stole that from The Weeknd.
Right. That's the Weeknd album, basically. So, whatever. The shit. Now, I want to go back to our comparison of the Donda and the CLB album. I can't think of the term, but anyway, I like the Donda album better now. Since I done listen to it a little bit more. I'm like, I kind of like this better. I catch myself listening to more songs on the Donda album than the CLB album. I
mean, I look at it like this, bro. I remember when Blueprint dropped the same day as Fab.
Yep,
October 11th, Fab's first album.
September.
I remember listening to Fab's.
You said October.
Right, correct. My bad. September 11th. They both, him and Jay, dropped on the same day. I'm a big Fab fan. You know what I mean? And of course, Jay, of course. Like, you know what I mean? Bigger Jay with Jay. Right, of course. But I remember listening to the album, and I remember like, damn, in the beginning, I was listening to the Fab album a little more. In the beginning. Because it was more like right now. It had kind of like more little party songs on it, more kind of like, the same type of beats we all used to hearing, you know what I mean? And drums and like, catchy little, choruses and shit, hooks and shit like that. Right. So it's just like, okay, cool. I'm kind of like riding to this a little bit more, you know what I mean? But I compare that to how Drake and Donda is that I don't think 5 years from now, you can really play any song other than like the shit where he just straight rapping bars.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like 7 a.m. Bright or whatever that shit is. Like, I don't think any of those other songs with all them damn features or whatever, you listen to 5 years from now, I don't feel they would carry over.
Yep.
And sound the same. It'll sound like dated and just kind of whack. As far as Donda, I think that will, like Blueprint, like Reasonable Doubt, it could be 10, 20, 30 years later, you could be like, yeah, this shit still go. Like this is just something different. And I think Certified Lover Boy is just for a moment right now. 5 years from now, you hear them songs, you don't kind of be like, all right, like.
Yeah, good think about the other projects that he dropped.
It's recently. Like listening to like some Nelly shit now. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like if you listen to like Hot in Here now, you know what I mean? Like you'll be like, okay, but this shit is nah, dog. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's how his shit is gonna be.
Real.
No. I agree with you. It's just funny you said that shit.
Real shit. Like he make music for right now, bro. Like his shit ain't timeless to me. And I think to be a GOAT, dog, you gotta have timeless shit. You can listen to Big Papa right now. You can listen to Big Papa right now. You could just be like, yo, okay. Even the R&B, you can listen to some Jodeci shit right now. You can listen just like, yo, this, this shit hard. You still see every time you in the club and they want to slow it down, they play some Tevin Campbell, like, what's that? Can We Talk? You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit can go. But would they, you know how many other people came out in that time? That shit would sound just super corny.
Right. You're right. That Too Sexy song ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
No, hell no. Listen to that shit 2 years from now, nigga. You gonna be a year from now.
That shit ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, like you said.
That's a perfect example, Memphis.
It's cool for the moment.
Too sexy, dog.
Yes,
that's the perfect example. That's like today's like group. There it is.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
Or some shit.
I'm with you on that. Oh my God, this nigga playing hot in here, nigga.
Yo, and the crazy thing is though, it's like some of his shit already. Like, do you think his song Tootsie Slide still sound the same right now as it did when it first dropped?
I was about to bring that up. Yeah, that.
Do you ever hear anybody play that shit, dog?
No, them dark demo takes, whatever it was called. Yeah, no.
You don't ever hear nobody play no Tootsie Slide, dog. They don't play that shit. They played that shit because he dropped it at that moment.
Right, it flew on by. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can ask the DJ. Yo, do you play Tootsie Slide in the club? Hell no. Are we sleeping on what? Too Sexy? You think that's gonna last? Hold on, I got a certified DJ here. It's gonna last 5 years. 5 years from now. We ain't talking about right now. 5 years. That's the conversation we got. We like,
go
is that song?
Nigga, go
2 years? He said, in 2 years, will you, a tour DJ, still be playing it? In 2 years, yeah, he said not 5, maybe 2.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
He said all Drake songs typically last 2 years, but you don't hear nothing after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
In the club, yeah, in the club, because you're the club DJ. Nice for what? That's the only one that lasts past 5 years? That's Trey Songz. Yeah. So no. Yeah, you're right. So, and that's from a certified DJ who do this. So they only play Future shit. Makes sense. See, you're right, Tal. Same shit.
And I mean, and even if you look at the Too Sexy song, who's saying the part that you hear and kind of like relate to, like, you know, hear and resonate Future with the most? It's Future's like, right. He make the song.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Just for it to even be catchy, he on the hook.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody talking about Drake's verse on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, hold on, man. Don't forget my man Kawhi was in the video, man. Let's chill out.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I'm glad we saved that for Tal when we came back. Appreciate that, dog.
Yeah, so how many songs would you
total?
Would you download off of that to be like, okay, I'm gonna rock with these? I think I had my. Well, let's go with that, and then what's your favorite song on there?
All right, let me pull it up right fast. The track listing.
CLB Lover Boy.
Not the intro. Not Poppy's Home. I'm not gonna be playing Poppy's Home myself. The fuck, nigga. The fuck. Girls Want Girls. Everybody keep giving that. I'm like, I don't like it. In the Bible, nope. Love All because I'm a Jay-Z fan. So that's one.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like the Fair Trade song. I don't like the Way Too Sexy. I like TSU. I like the pipe down shit. I like the chick singing with no drink. Yebba's Heartbreak. No Friends in the Industry. I like that shit. Knife Talk because of Project Pat. Of course, I'm a rep Memphis shit. 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. After that, in the song with Rick Ross, but you can tell that song old as shit.
Yeah, I don't like that song though. It seemed like they just copied and pasted that off of a Khaled album, bro. Like, I feel like I heard that a million times, bro. Like, seriously.
Girls Love Girls is the one. Will you play it in the club?
Yeah, the baby
off in the club.
I don't like that song, man.
Baby verse.
Little Baby.
I don't like that
you don't even get the baby verse. Just Drake verse. The bitches fuck with that when you play that. For really? Girls love girls more than sexy. He said girls love girls. That shit goes off in the club. Bitches love that shit. So, niggas too.
I got 4 in a possible, man.
What's
and
the 4?
I had fair trade. My possible is like no friends in the industry. It's more I listen to it, more I kind of like get tired of it. So 7 a.m. Bridal Path, Race My Mind, and Champagne Poetry. But I would say my two favorite joints on there is Fair Trade and Race My Mind.
Okay.
Those are my two favorite joints that I listen to the most, probably.
What you got, Jay?
The two I listen to the most probably would be 7 a.m. and Girls Want Girls. Then I gotta play Poppy's Home. I got the hair.
Of course you go play that type of shit, nigga. Of course you would. Light skin ass nigga. You probably played it. Never mind. Light skin nigga.
Man, I gotta play Poppy's Home.
Terrible. As soon as you walk through the door. That nigga got that shit playing off his phone as he walking inside his house.
Hey, Alexa play that shit as soon as I walk in, nigga.
Oh my God. Alexa, play. Oh shit, I got Alexa for real. Who's about to do that shit? Never mind. Then you go talk to Alexa. See what do. Play Poppy's Home, please. Oh, fuck. Shut up, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Look at this shit. Don't you play this shit, nigga?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I think Donda translates to the test of time, bro. Like it'll sound good just years from now. It'll sound the same, man. If not better.
Oh shit! All right, man. Well, I think that is it for this week, man. I don't got anything else. We move forward to week 2. So, as always, how I sign out this motherfucker, man. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that bullshit we got to say every fucking week. Appreciate y'all feedback as we say every motherfucking week. And then, as always, if you don't watch it, your bitch will, nigga. Holla.